Hello, everyone. When the passenger reveals too much information. When I was doing Rideshare, we'll pick up different personalities of clients that would be in my back seat, and some of them would get to talking. And when they were done talking, I was like, that's heavy. But it was informative. So for me, that's how I looked at it. For a moment, I thought it was too much information. And then quickly I said, this is informative. This can help you in the future. What to do, what not to do, what could possibly happen if you're in said situation. I mean, clients will hop in the back of my vehicle and tell me about. I had one tell me about how he met his significant other, um, and that his main reason was getting for her. In his words, air quote, she was hot. Um, I was like, well, that's ain't nothing wrong with that, because you know, don't want to have a booger wolf. So I was like, okay. But this is the thing. He grew up in the church, but he really wasn't a church goer like that. But his wife, she was a big church goer. It almost seemed as though, from hearing him express himself to me when he got off the phone with his wife as I was driving him into the city because he was there on business, it was almost as if she took the preacher word or she followed the preacher. She admired the preacher more than she admired her husband. And I thought that was a lot of different things. At first, I thought it was possible. After that, I thought it was unfortunate. I also thought it was weird. But at the end, I thought it was understandable. It could make sense. I was like, wow, that's heavy. I had another situation. Passenger, she hops in my car with what? She had a homegirl, and I'm driving, just doing what I'm supposed to be doing, focusing on the road, making small talk here and there. And when I really wasn't talking, which I wasn't, I was turning the dial up on the music because I had some good music playing. And this is the thing. I was the type of driver that always tried to keep it professional, meaning I just want to, I had no problem talking, even flirting, but that's all I was trying to do because I always knew that the client, the way the app was set up, the client had all the power. So all it would take for she to do was to make a comment, and then bam, I'm suspended or kicked off the app. So that's how I always played it. Plus, as I was school, you never mix business with pleasure. Allegedly, some people do it, but I'm not. I was never one to do it, and I'm still not to this day. So I dropped the two ladies off. I believe it was like it wasn't a food bank. I think they were going to play bingo, a bingo spot, and sh- she was like, "Can I get your number?" And in my head, I was thinking one thing, but I did not say what I was thinking. So what I was thinking was, hell no, you can't have my number. But again, like I said, I keep it professional. And since I keep it professional, I said, hey, my number's already in the app, which that was true and it was somewhat untrue. Now, anyone that has done rideshare, please comment below because you all know what I'm about to say. When you have a client and they call you on the Rideshare app, it doesn't have your actual number. It's almost like a dummy number. So I told her that, and she was trying to convince me, telling me her future plans. And I respectfully told her, no, thank you. Then I turned my music back up and I pulled off. She was just revealing too much information. Like she could have kept that to herself. I mean, she didn't commit a crime. She was trying to go for what she know, but she wasn't in my deck of cards. So I just, I just kept it going. And then lastly, picked up a young lady. This was the late night when the freaks were out. As the great artist once said, we all know who the artists are. If you know, you know. Pick her up, take her home. She really didn't say much, but what she did say was a lot of foul language in Spanish. And no, I don't know Spanish, but I know when someone is cussing. And I knew on this night, because she went from cussing him in Spanish and concluding by cussing him out in English. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I was just listening. It was like I was watching a reality series. But she was talking to him spicy, disrespectful, unapologetic, love laws. Wouldn't have known that that was the father of her child, but I knew it was because she said, you don't do shit for your kid. You never gonna see your son. You ain't shit. I was like, wow. Drama in all communities. If I had the number, I would have reached out to Dick Wolf and was like, this need to be on TNT because this is nothing but drama. This was nothing but drama. And I'm not gonna say she revealed too much. In fact, none of them revealed too much. They just informed me, reiterated that my life is above average. The problems the two of them came to me and shared with me, that wasn't really my current lot. And that's not my lot now. It's just these passengers, boy, they had them stories for you. And for all the stories that was told to me, I've been better for it. Some stories went untold. Like when I picked up the client from the behavioral hospital and he had some kind of mental issue, he didn't even have to say anything. He had a few outbursts, but that was to be expected. But the way he was moving slow that I knew he had a health element. Their life wasn't going too good. How did I know this? Because the destination I had to take him to was down in the city by a homeless shelter. It was truly eye-opening. It was even eye-opening, revealing much information. Right before I dropped them off, I saw all of those homeless folks. And anyone in the DFW that's been downtown Dallas, right nearby that theater, I forgot the name of the theater, but you all know what I'm talking about. You all can leave it in the comments. It's a lot of homeless people. And all that did was, once I dropped them off, it just reiterated to myself just to be grateful, appreciative, stay on the grind, and to stay healthy. That's the main thing. And I'm not just talking about physical health, but mental health, because it's all connected, the mind, the body, and the spirit. And even those out there that we think don't have a spirit, they got a spirit. But yeah, when a passenger reveals too much information, I just think it's on the driver how he or she deals with it. Again, for me, always took it as though I was being informed, always being reiterated, because I always say, I don't know anything. I'm just a man with opinions and hypotheses, and I know a few facts. But I'm never the smartest person in the room, and I would never want to be the smartest person in the room. So, yes, click the link below and go and purchase my book, Like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a family member, and even tell an enemy. Because see, if you tell this enemy, it's a chance that you all can become associates. And if y'all become associates, y'all can even become friends. I just wanted to bring this to you all today. You all continue to have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.